line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He'll get this out wide, and he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 39-yard line, a gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Yellow, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
In motion, it's Golden. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's May again. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Five. Here goes
Working out of the gun. It's May. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10.
Crazy.
To throw now, May. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Here goes Trent. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got a man here. That's Eligio Manor. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
At the 23-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Mahomes. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Jets first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Yellow.
First down throw. Mahomes. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Here's Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Come on, Eddie. 43. 43.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, they need 3.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing now is May. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 3rd and 2.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Double threat.
Here's May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
May to the air once more. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Crazy, crazy.
Throw again is May. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Now a give up the middle. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing is May. He'll get this to the left flat. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 19-yard line.
Now May rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios come away stealing points, make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Moving outside the pocket. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Ravens. That is first touchdown of the new year. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yellow. Attack it.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down.
Hey, 15. Reserve.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hey, 43.
Mahomes now on second down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Second down. The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down. Give to Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
A 47-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens build their cushions to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Sideline, past the 45. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cam Little, the kickoff.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Maybe you only rap to pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't so, but still so.
first and 10. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Here's May again. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
6-yard line.
May to throw again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the touchdown, Origamis is back to send this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Second and 7. Play action here. Mahomes, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
15.
Third and 15.
15, yellow, 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 yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Jets 21.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's May. Got a man downfield. It's Almatter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Anderson.
Yeah.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard
I should probably
line.
start a hit, boy, because I got other hits, boy.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A 61-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jets. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Throw Left side, taken in by Heilman. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. Got his receiver on the inside. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. May gonna look to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
10-point conversion.
Crazy! Crazy!
To throw is May. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow! Spartan!
The drive will start on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
33-yard line.
Here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. Those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Ravens' 6-yard line.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Jets. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now May. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw now, May. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep going. Hey, here we go. Hey, Garfield.
Throwing is May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
12 more yards.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here is 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go.
Now this looks like a design run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. Talk things over before third down. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I may be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get this out wide, and this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas. But don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
A pickup of 2 brings up
second down, goal to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. And he is in. The call works, and they're going to walk off a winner. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.